Hey friends, Mike here from Outreach Radio Chicago and Mercado Airways. I am so excited to let you in on a new service we are providing. If you or someone you know has an upstart or established business and company and would like to do some marketing on various platforms, you can do that right now by becoming an official sponsor and power all our interviews with athletes and celebrities. We assure quality audio in the beginning and ending of our interviews that will spotlight your amazing business and help bring in as much traffic as possible to all your outlets. From award-winning celebrities, Sundance film darling director David Farrier joins us.
Appreciate you having me on the show.
To world champion athletes, UFC bantamweight champion Dominic Cruz. Dominic, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. How are you, Mike?
We promise you the absolute best from the entire staff of Mercado Airways. For more information, visit us on patreon.com/Mercado Airways. Follow us on Twitter at mmercado2333. Subscribe to us on youtube.com/MikeMercado2333. Like the radio show page on Facebook at Outreach Radio Chicago. Follow us on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. And visit the website, mercadoairways.wordpress.com. Thank you for listening and all the support. What is going on, friends? Thank you for joining me for our interview with Johny Hendricks before his huge fight against Hector Lombard this Sunday, February 19th, 2017, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, live on Fox Sports 1 from Halifax, Canada. Johny Hendricks versus Hector Lombard in the middleweight division. It's going to be an awesome fight. But before we get to our interview with Johny, here's a quick message. Hey friends, Mike here from Outreach Radio Chicago and Mercado Airways. I am so excited to let you in on a new service we are providing. If you or someone you know has an upstart or established business and company and would like to do some marketing on various platforms, you can do that right now by becoming an official sponsor and power all our interviews with athletes and celebrities. We assure quality audio in the beginning and ending of our interviews that will spotlight your amazing business and help bring in as much traffic as possible to all your outlets. From award-winning celebrities, Sundance film darling director David Farrier joins us.
Appreciate you having me on the show.
To world champion athletes, UFC bantamweight champion Dominic Cruz. Dominic, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. How are you, Mike?
We promise you the absolute best from the entire staff of Mercado Airways. For more information, visit us on patreon.com/Mercado Airways. Follow us on Twitter at mmercado2333. Subscribe to us on youtube.com/MikeMercado2333. Like the radio show page on Facebook at Outreach Radio Chicago. Follow us on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. And visit the website, mercadoairways.wordpress.com. Thank you for listening and all the support. Thank you for staying with us, guys. Here is our interview with Johny Big Rig Hendricks. How you feeling after this camp? You ready to kick some ass this weekend?
Yeah, I'm actually feeling very well after camp and having the energy that I do. I'm feeling very confident right now.
Are you doing anything differently for this fight than you've done in the past because of the division change?
No, I'm doing everything the same. I've just been able to eat and drink a lot more. That's really the only difference.
That's a nice treat. So you can tell us a little bit about your opponent this weekend, Hector Lombard?
Yeah, you got a guy that's very strong, very powerful, and he's going to try to move forward. That's a great fight for me, I think. A guy that's going to, I'm so used to left-handers right now that I couldn't ask for a better opponent, meaning that he's southpaw, he's my height, and he used to fight at 170. So it's a good move for both of us, meaning that we don't have to fight somebody taller than us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it gives me time to move into the middleweight class. That's really how I'm using this is, hey, let's go out there, let's get a finish, let's do what we need to do, and then move from there.
You've conquered one division. Can we expect a real good run in the middleweight division?
That's really what I'm looking at, is a good run in the middleweight division. My mindset has changed, in 6 weeks. It went from hating life to enjoying the sport again. It really has.
That's
and
awesome.
It moved me in a way that I'm super excited to see what I can do and how I go out there on Sunday. You know what I mean? If I go out there and if I go out there and compete like I used to, and I believe 100% I'm going to, it's going to be a great night for me.
Do you still get nervous or excited when you get into these huge fights and these big moments? I mean, you've from Condent to GSP, and then at this moment you're making this new transition. Do you still get excited? Is there still like an electricity during camp and then, the night of the fight?
You know what? It came back this fight. That's what's been weird about all this, is that it feels like it's my first fight. It really does. It feels like my debut. And words really can't explain how this camp has gone and this the way that everything has changed. Like I said, the last 6 weeks has been crazy in my life. And what I mean by that is, moving up in weight, getting to fight Hector Lombard, being able to train as hard as I have, it's been pretty intense.
So then with that in mind, for somebody like yourself, I know you're so methodical on your regimen, and how much of it now is mental now because you're in a comfortable position, your body's where it's supposed to be, and now you could just focus on an assassin just like yourself. How much of that is now mental? How much does that change the game now for you?
That's it. You're right. Is that, I was hating life. I was hating 70. I wanted to retire because I was at 70.
Wow.
And now that I'm at 85, man, I'm looking at this as, hey, this is going to be a great new start for me. The energy, the power that I have, the power that I lost, that I used to have making weight at 70, I lost it. I have it back again. And that's stuff that gets me excited, that makes me motivated and want to train harder. My coaches have been super impressed with the way that I've been training, all the way up to yesterday. Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I trained very hard on Tuesday. Before, I had to stop on Wednesday because then it became, I had to be all about the weight. And this is a good feeling. I will tell you that.
So many different fighters, I think they have a tough time with this transition. For you, is there something that you could give advice for? And I know this comes from your wrestling background too, because you guys are so motivated and so driven when it came to cutting weight. So, is there any advice you could give somebody, that's basically killing themselves, and they have this goal in mind that they want to be the welterweight champion, but, is there anything you could give them that says, hey, maybe this is the path you should take?
You know what? Listen to your body. I listened to my body, and me and the coaches, we kept fighting it. And guess where it took me? It took me down a dark road where I hated life and I hated, I didn't enjoy fighting anymore. You know what I'm saying? It just sucked. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. It just sucked. But at 85, it rejuvenated. Like I said, it bounced me back where I'm like, okay, this is what I used to feel going for the belt. This is what I felt whenever I was making my run for the title. So listen to your body. Don't, even though, I was always like, I'm one fight away. Well, guess what? You lose. You're never going to be one fight away, right? Yeah. But if I can sit there and say, this is, hey, it's time for me to move up. And I didn't know it was going to react this way. I had no idea that I was going to actually enjoy what I do again. And it really has. It really has changed. Things have changed.
Well, that's one thing I want to get into. Is like, do you think now with all the experience of all the wars you've been through, and now with all that experience, you're in a good place mentally and in a good place physically? Is this a weird, we've used that word weird, but is this a new frontier for the team in general and yourself where everything is kind of coming together at the right time with the right guy in front of you?
Yeah, I do believe that. Hey, the good Lord has done amazing things with me. And you know what? I think that there's certain things that you have to listen to. And I think that, I do love fighting. And to have that joy back is just one thing I can't wrap my head around. I can't explain how excited I am now to not only do, it sucked to do interviews, it sucked to do this, it sucked to do that. All I want to do is get here and try to cut weight all day. Now I'm having fun again. That's really the moral of the story, is do what you love. And I lost that for a little bit, but I got it back.
You talk about the love you have for it back, and at some point that fire was gone, but now it's back on. Do you have any advice, or what do you think MMA, wrestling, can do for the community and those trying to find a path, find a way?
I think it's a great outlook. For example, we used to be so tired we couldn't do anything bad. Sit on front of a couch and watch TV. You know what I mean? And fighting is sort of that same way. You get a lot, if you're mad at something, hey, coach, Can we train tonight? Fine. I just need to let some frustration out. Yeah, I'll meet you up there. You know what I mean? That's things that you can do, and I think that can make you be. It helps. It's an avenue to help control your outburst.
Big Rig, I know you got a crazy schedule coming up, so I'm going to get you out in just a couple easy, fun ones. What do you like to do when you're on your downtime?
On my downtime, I'm usually doing stuff with the kids. If I'm not doing stuff with the kids, if they're asleep, I'm playing Siege, Rainbow Six.
Nice.
With some friends from college.
Oh.
They're still at OSU. When I go up there, I talk to them, and we'll play some Siege.
That's awesome. So all right, so I'm going to dig into this just a little bit because that's pretty dope. Is there a game other than Siege? Are you a Halo guy, Call of Duty guy, Resident Evil?
Yeah, you know what? I used to play Resident Evil. I play Call of Duty and Siege. Those are the two games I play right now, Call of Duty or Siege. That's
awesome. And if you weren't, let's say the UFC didn't exist, whatever, when you were in OSU, what were you planning on doing if I know it never crossed your mind, 5 fights in and you get a call from the UFC, but if you weren't going to do that, what were you going to be up to? Were you going to be a director, a chef? What would you have done?
I want to be a college coach. I tried to learn as much as I could from Coach Smith on the way that he coached people, and that's really where my head was at is, hey, as soon as I graduate, I'll start coaching college.
Johnny, is there any place that your fans can support you, website, social media?
Yeah, at Johny Hendricks on Twitter, also the Facebook. Those are the two that I really focus on the most.
A huge thank you and good luck to Johny Hendricks. You could catch him this Sunday, February 19th, 2017, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, live on Fox Sports 1 from Halifax, Canada. Johny Hendricks versus Hector Lombard in the middleweight division. It's going to be an awesome fight, guys. I hope you all enjoy it. But that'll do it for us. Thank you for joining us. You can follow me everywhere in the universe. I'm on Twitter at mmercado2333. Follow me on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. We're on Facebook. Like the Facebook pages, guys, please. We're at Outreach Radio Chicago and Mercado Airwaves. Give us a like there. You can see everything that we're up to. We're also on YouTube. Subscribe to us at MikeMercado2333. And if you would like to advertise with us, guys, or get any one of these interviews ad-free, visit us on patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves and see how you can do that. And also visit us on mercadoairwaves.wordpress.com. Thank you to the UFC. Thank you to Johny Hendricks. Check them out this Sunday, UFC Fight Night, Hendricks versus Lombard. Take care of each other, and we will see you next time. Hey friends, Mike here from Outreach Radio Chicago and Mercado Airwaves. I am so excited to let you in on a new service we are providing. If you or someone you know has an upstart or established business and company and would like to do some marketing on various platforms, you can do that right now by becoming an official sponsor and power all our interviews with athletes and celebrities. We assure quality audio in the beginning and ending of our interviews that will spotlight your amazing business and help bring in as much traffic as possible to all your outlets. From award-winning celebrities, Sundance Film Darling director David Farrier joins us.
Appreciate you having me on the show.
To world champion athletes, UFC bantamweight champion Dominic Cruz. Dominic, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. How are you, Mike?
We promise you the absolute best from the entire staff of Mercado Airwaves. For more information, visit us on patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Follow us on Twitter at mmercado2333. Subscribe to us on youtube.com/MikeMercado2333. Like the radio show page on Facebook at Outreach Radio Chicago. Follow us on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. And visit the website, mercadoairwaves.wordpress.com. Thank you for listening and all the support.